Hello, this is a first. We've prepared a videotape message to bring some closure as we wrap up the 2012-13 school year. I have to begin with sharing how much all of your hard work is truly appreciated. I know all of you can recall moments of frustration and feelings of despair from this last year, but I certainly hope that there are far more memories from the year that bring a smile to your face. We know it's the words of kindness, the aha moments, and the humor of our day-to-day interactions with students and with one another that keep us going. And I have to tell you, I'm extremely proud to be the superintendent of the Tomah School District because of the wonderful people with whom I work. Mr. John McMullen, our school board president, suggested that I consider the idea of giving a State of the District address, and I've decided to give it a try in this message to you. If your feedback is relatively positive, I may make some modifications to this message and share it as a resource with our community via our website. So get your critiquing pencils ready, jot down any thoughts you may want to share with me after you've listened to the State of the District message. I'd like to focus on three distinct areas of our district as we consider the state of the district. Finances need to be considered along with the academic performance of our students and the human or personnel side of our district. So let's begin with finances. As you know, public education in Wisconsin has seen the largest decrease in revenue over the last 2-year period than in any other time in our history. And while initially the upcoming biennial budget for education looked bleak based on the governor's proposal of a 0% per pupil increase, it appears that some additional funding will be approved for the next 2 years. Now that's good news, but we still have our financial challenges. As you know, we've reduced expenses through the elimination of positions. Fortunately, we've been able to do that through attrition as people have retired. We've also shifted resources in an attempt to become more efficient. I know each of you has worked harder with less. However, I truly hope that you can agree that if there was something that you were in desperate need of, we found a way to obtain it for you. Now, there are still lots of unaccounted factors which will impact our district's budget, and we know that due to some decreasing enrollment in our district and healthcare reform changes that are coming, we're going to face some additional challenges. However, the Board of Education does recognize the need to ensure that we're hiring and retaining the best people possible to work with our students. And as a result of that, we will continue to put effort and energy into developing a compensation package that is fair and provides you with a decent living to raise your children. Now, as you know, we've had teacher involvement on both the insurance committee and a teacher compensation committee this year, and we're working hard to make improvements that will be sustainable and that will lead to our district's long-term financial stability. Now, let's focus on the academic progress of our district. This year, we examined the new school report cards and developed school improvement plans. Collaboration time was spent on better understanding the Common Core state standards and the curriculum companion. Disciplinary literacy was introduced to all our teachers as reading and writing are such critical communication skills that all of us need to be teaching them in our classes. The WKCE scores were NAEPized. Again, the cut scores from the National Assessment of Educational Progress were used, and that meant that the criteria for being proficient or advanced on the WKCE was raised to a much higher level. This resulted in the number of our students rated as being proficient or advanced decreasing significantly. While our school report card showed almost all of our schools meeting expectations, the 2012 WKCE results show all grade levels being below the state average in reading and math. Our kindergarten screening test, known as PALS, showed our students early in their education already being further behind than their counterparts in other districts. We've got our work cut out for us. We have to work to see improvement on these scores. We must stay the course and continue to focus on more rigorous curriculum and implementing strategies that develop higher level thinking and which will engage our students so that they're motivated to learn. We're seeing positive results from the consistent use of Daily 5 and math expressions at the elementary level. We're utilizing more technology than ever before, yet we know that we have to continue to get more iPads and tablets into our schools, and we need to make sure that all of you are comfortable in using these resources to improve student achievement. And that has to be our focus, improved student achievement. We need to be results oriented and use data to help us make the best decisions. At a recent administrative team meeting, we were discussing the vision necessary to take our school district to the next level. What will we look like in 2025? When we look to the future, do we envision an educational system similar to what we're doing today? If we were to start a brand new school district, what would it look like? This is our challenge as educators in the 21st century. An analogy that I've heard is that we're really hospice workers and midwives at the same time. We're assisting an old and less effective educational system as it's dying so that we can transform really a newborn educational system that will be better for our students. Again, our focus is on improving student achievement. We have to be the change agents which will usher in transforming practices so that learning is relevant, rigorous, and real for our students. That leads me to address the human or personnel side of our district. This was the first year we operated under an employee handbook rather than a collective bargaining agreement. Hopefully, you'll agree that you hardly noticed a difference. Our Board of Education was committed to and continues to be committed to working collaboratively with you to reach agreement on issues. You are the most important resource our district possesses, and you're doing amazing things. I've been in awe as I enjoyed choir and band concerts, musicals and plays, attended art shows, reviewed building benchmark progress, read newspaper articles on the scholarships being awarded to our students, and listened to elementary children share their excitement about reading. And despite dealing with the challenges of children who come to us with families in crisis and poverty, you're educating more students to a higher degree than ever before. You're doing a phenomenal job. Your job is exhausting and exhilarating, frustrating and fun. And the work is both relentless and rewarding. I know that at times it can be difficult to remain positive and optimistic, especially given the politics of our time. And that's why it's so important that we have to support one another and continue to spread the message that public education works, because it does. Continue to hold your head high and let people know you are proud of the work you do. Public education works. I'm confident that we'll get through the next few years stronger, more resilient, and improved as educators and as an institution. We are public school warriors. Now there may be some chinks in our armor, but overall, the state of the Tomah School District is very good. We have excellent, quality employees who are the heart and soul of what we do. We're focused on student achievement through both our words and our actions. And we will find creative ways to finance what we do while making sure that you're provided with salaries and a benefit package that allows you to live a good life and raise your family. Summer is upon us, so I encourage each and every one of you to find time to first recharge your batteries, then reflect on the accomplishments of this last school year, and finally, begin contemplating what changes you will make in the upcoming year. I know many of you will be taking classes, teaching summer pack, creating new lessons this summer, but don't forget to take time for you. You deserve it. Thank you so much for the difference you've made this last year in the lives of the children of the Tomah community. Have a great summer.